you is with it being a small business, usually small businesses tend to have a particular story of how they started. Does this place have a story, and do you know it?
Ma'am, for me, is there any story to share with you?
Yes. Is there any story? Is there any small local business story? If not this restaurant, are there any stories of small local business? For example, the business down the road was started by the great granddad of the person who now runs it, or there's some family story, or maybe some story of how
Yes,
the
ma'am. Yes,
business
ma'am.
was
I
set up.
know, I know, I know my family members. There is a biscuit factory, Rusk
Uh-huh.
Biscuit Factory. This is very small factory, and they spend a lot, but they earn a lot with that business. But this time, Corona hit that business also.
Oh dear.
Yes. So, ma'am, no one is going to do a job in that factory.
Okay.
So maybe factory is closed for some issue or for some kind of any problem is there. So that factory is closed this time in the corona time.
Okay.
But
Okay. So we have this problem with these businesses, with these small businesses closing down.
yes,
Do you think they have? Do you think these businesses they bring some form of authenticity uh, to a place? They make a place authentic. Do you think that it does that? Because most people say that.
ma'am, please repeat the question.
So do you think these small businesses of your like around your town make your town very much authentic? They bring a level of authenticity. So what I mean by that is you won't find them anywhere else. They make your town your town. You can't come to England and find them because they won't be here.
Yes, ma'am. Indian authentic food. You are talking about Indian authentic food.
Anything, pottery, statues, fabrics, anything.
Yes, ma'am. Here near my shopping mall, there is a lot like shopping mall. There is a shop which is like fabrics is from another country, from China or maybe from London. That type of we know that type of fabrics are there, and ma'am, jewelry is also there. But this time, ma'am, no one is working. All are closed or maybe open, but no. mm, what mm, just no one is there inside on that shop. All
Okay.
are taking rest at home. No one is going for shopping.
Okay, very good.
Shopping malls are also open, but no crowd is there.
All right, so there's no crowd whatsoever.
Yes, everything is online. You choose, maybe I choose online things, jewelry or maybe fabrics or maybe other items for my kids also. Ma'am, it's not easy to go with kids to shopping mall or another.
I can imagine.
Yes, it's not possible at this corona time. Or on the road, there is also no crowd. All have private cars and private bike. All are going with mask and sanitizer. And ma'am, in the
Okay,
hospital, there is no crowd.
there is no crowd whatsoever.
Ma'am, I think economy hitting a lot due to corona.
Yeah,
Ma'am, worldwide,
exactly.
there is no money, no money circulation.
So do you think the small local businesses are going to survive eventually,
Yes,
or
ma'am.
not?
Yes, ma'am. Little, ma'am. Small shops are there uh, on the near roadside. All are, ma'am, closed. No one is there. No crowd. No one to getting that clothes, food also. And ma'am, no office also. No office is you mean no food available there. No crowd available there in the roadside.
Okay, all right. Good. And my next question to you. is about you. Would you ever consider starting your own small local business to help
Yes,
the circulation?
yes, I want to open maybe it's a small bakery or it's a small restaurant. I want to open. It's my
Okay,
I want to achieve my goals also.
okay.
And
So
it's
you're
also local.
thinking
Yes,
you're thinking of small bakery.
yes, ma'am. Thinking about that.
Okay.
Maybe small bakery
Uh,
or maybe small restaurants.
uh-huh.
I'm thinking about that, or also I'm thinking about local business. My family member is also thinking about local business, but not now. Maybe after 1 year or maybe after 2 years.
Okay, so after the corona has kind of settled and
Yes.
the effects of it have settled. No, that's fair enough. Okay, and why the sudden want to join a local to join this small business venture, small local business venture?
I'm a small local business, not need to spend a lot money on that small local business, and it earns a lot. I think
Okay,
it will gives a lot.
okay, very good. Well done. I've gone through every corner of this with you. I will now move on to Yuraj. Thank you very much, Kushbu.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Yuraj. Is it just you or is your dad here as well?
Ma'am, we both are here.
Fantastic. Okay, so Yuraj, can you switch on your camera today just so that I can see you both so that you get used to talking, showing your face as well?
Okay, ma'am.
Fantastic. Hi, Yuraj.
Yes, ma'am.
It's lovely to finally get to see you. Okay, Yuraj. So what do you think about small businesses? What should you support a local business? Why do you local
Uh,
business?
yeah, ma'am. I like to support a local business because, what is the relationship between culture and small businesses?
Is there what I'm asking is there a relation? Do you think small businesses help to bring out some cultures? Like, for example, when I go abroad and I travel to different places, I like to go to these small businesses that they offer these like authentic, like I said, authenticity, like buying, for example, right here, we get honey from Gloucester. So there's only honey from this certain area of the country. Um, so there's that like something special. So do you think these small businesses help in doing that in your country?
No, ma'am. I don't have heard about like
You're
some
not okay.
specific food or
Okay.
specific place.
Okay. I'll move on to your dad now. Thank you very much, Yuraj.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Is it okay if I switch on your camera today?
Okay, ma'am.
Fantastic. Hello, we finally get to see you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So my question to you is, why should we support these small local businesses?
There are so many reasons to support a small businesses, and among of them, the first one is it provides environmental security, ma'am,
In
and
what way?
it is environmental security because uh, it releases less amount of harmful gases. As for example, there are many harmful gases that are produced uh, in many big companies, but at this level of small businesses, there is very less possibility of releasing such kind of gases at huge level. That's why I prefer to support small businesses, and there are some other reasons. And the next reason is it helps to boost up our economy level at in our locality. I mean to say that there are so many people connected with small businesses, and if we support these businesses, definitely we support the members of uh, their family who are connected with small businesses in terms of money, in terms of earning money and regularly, and living in their own locality. And it is definitely very good for them uh, to earn money after living in their own locality, ma'am. And as far as uh, mm, the what I say, that there is a big reason for me to support a small business, is that products are definitely good in comparison of any branded company, because local business owners are definitely very familiar with their customers. They know their customers very well in comparison of big companies, and they provide definitely better goods and services. And for that reason, I would definitely support my small businesses.
Okay, it's because the products and services are better because they have knowledge of who the clientele is.
Yes, ma'am. Definitely,
Okay.
they know their customers very well. They know the needs of their customers very well, and they make sure that their products are good
High
in
standards.
comparison by yes, ma'am.
Very good. And if you were to open a small local business yourself, what kind of local business would you open?
Yes, ma'am. If there is any possibility to open or start any local business, I would like to start mm, uh, definitely a small restaurant, ma'am. I want to, because I am also interested in cooking food, and I do it regularly right from my childhood, and I was willing at some extent to start such kind of business, but I did not start. But if there will be any possibility to start such kind of thing by me, I would like to open a small restaurant for me, ma'am.
Okay. And do you think that the small businesses bring more sense of culture to a place?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Definitely, a culture of manufacturing products by themselves also. It is definitely make a sense that we are definitely special. We are not mm, bad in comparison of other people. We are also the best. This kind of thing, this kind of sense they create by uh, doing such kind of businesses in their locality, and it makes sense that we are not less, we are not weaker than others, ma'am.
Okay.
We can do anything, we can achieve anything that we want to achieve, like this kind of positive thoughts definitely runs through and in locality, and people get fired up by watching, using, uh, adopting such kind of things in their own locality, ma'am.
Okay, very good. I will now move on to Diptanshu. Thank you very much.
Hello,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Hi, Diptanshu. Can you switch on your camera if possible today?
Yeah, sure.
Fantastic. Thank you. So lovely to see you there. So
Hello.
why do you think we should support small local businesses?
Okay, so like small local businesses who are like doing such businesses, they aren't for their livings. Okay, so basically they don't have such big dreams in their early stages. They, while they are opening such small businesses or local businesses, their main aim is to get daily wages, like daily food that is needed for survival. That is first thing that they keep in mind, and then they look for like savings and all. So I think to support local businesses, I think we should support them because they are earning for their living, not for like saving or like for luxury or other purpose. They are doing just for to survive. So I think that's the main thing I would like to highlight. And apart from that, like for example, there are many local businesses. These are just like small local businesses or like starting, and like there are some people like leaving jobs, like those who have left jobs, and like in this pandemic many of them have lost their jobs. Okay, so I think for them, they have such big dreams to form a multi-billionaire company in future days, so they start small. So to support their idea and to support their like business or venture, we should also like support this local businessmen to get them forward. So that's my the 2 points that I would like to highlight.
Okay, fantastic. And is there a small local business that you like in particular?
Like small particular business, like actually, for my opinion, like the travel business, because like I like to travel. Okay, so like traveling and photography, I like in my previous session I have mentioned that I like photography. So photography, when it comes, like if I travel, then only photography is like I like to do photography and I like to travel. So I think that's local businesses, like for example, someone is like renting his car, or someone is driving or doing a local tour, like for example, someone is like for example uh, like from I am from Kolkata, so Kolkata to any other place, like for example Darjeeling or Gangtok, there are some tourist places in West Bengal. So there are many such local businesses in traveling, so they are doing, and I would like to support them more, because they are like, actually I like to travel, so I would like help them more to like get them going. So that's my point.
Okay, good. And if you had to start your own small local business, what would it be in?
Like I would start with like I would like to start with IT solution and like branding solution, because I think that is not a local business, but I would like to start it from local only, because digitalizing nowadays, like digital platform is must for everyone. Like nowadays WhatsApp and this social media is taking a huge revolution in the day-to-day lives. So for my suggestion, if in my like in my local area, if I start a business, I would like to help like the business, small local business owner, to get them a digital platform to like to share their product and like market their product. So that's the idea I like to start working in if it's possible. And because this is also in this lockdown only, a startup name called Dukan app. This Dukan app is doing such similar things in other parts of India. They are
Okay.
targeting the local vendors and businessmen and making them a digital shop for them, so that they can sell from offline store also and online store also. So that's a local business that I am like to looking forward to open in future days also.
Fantastic. All right. Thank you very much, Ranju. Thank you all
Thank you.
for spending this time discussing with me, and thank you very much for today. And I will see you all tomorrow. You have some corrections and things on the chat at the side. Thanks, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Ma'am, bye.
Okay, let's do a review. So let's hear from everyone one by one, that if the video is on, then what happens. I mean, people get scared, or why people don't switch on their video usually. So let's hear from Diptanshu. Diptanshu, why do you think people are very hesitant to switch on their video by default?
Like for like if I say like from a student point of view, okay, so they try to escape from like have if they are not studying also, if they are keeping their camera off and doing other things, so that can be avoided, so they don't want to switch on their video. And there are some cases also, some network issues happen for the bandwidth purpose. Some people try to keep their video off. And some other reason is like in case of communication, and like if the people is introvert, then also he likes to keep his video off, so that he does not have to like he does not want to make him seen to other people. So that's my point of view. I don't know about others, but
Sure,
that's
sure.
my
So which one do you think is the majority
like
or the
like
minority?
like for the student case, I think the first case I have said, they just want to escape from their studies, so that they keep their video on and do other stuff, for like student and college student, that I am saying. And for any above college, like if they are such any kind of webinar or any kind of like professional things or such things are going, so people try to keep their video off. Like if they are introvert, then only they try to do so. So I think so. Like bandwidth and all, it's okay. Sometimes it happen if your net issue occurs. Like I face this network issue a lot, because I don't know why. Because in my mobile and Wi-Fi both only, sometimes I face lot of issue regarding net. But I keep my like if it's needed to keep my video on, like I keep my video on. But there are some people like they try to keep their video off if they are introvert. So that's my point.
Okay. So do you think people want to escape studies? Most of them, I mean, given a choice, they are not going to study at all.
Yes. For like students, I feel the same, because I join the meeting and I keep it aside and do other stuff, like calling or doing some other stuff or other works and all. So that's the point. They like like in online mode, that's one facility the students are getting. Doing
It's
simultaneously
known
two
as
jobs.
proxy attendance in the physical world.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Let's hear from Yuraj. What do you think, Yuraj? Why people are very reluctant, hesitant to switch on their camera?
Sir, as I think it's all about network issue, or it's because of why? Because they don't want to switch on their video. Maybe that because they are not in the condition to switch on their video, or like there may
Maybe
be some
not
other
dressed up.
reasons. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Sorry.
Okay, and given a choice to study, will student study or will student choose not to study?
So as I think every student will choose to study because uh, they know about their career. They have to improve their career and they have to make their own career. So that's why I think
Okay,
they
okay.
will choose to study.
Okay, your dad is also there. Sir, what's your view? Why people don't switch on the video?
Uh, as I think, sir, uh, there is very less possibility of network issue because all the time it is not possible. But uh, most of us try to escape our uh, original position among the students who are learning through this platform, and it may be that uh, most of most people are introvert and they are not fully serious. It may be the other reason, and there may be not any other reason, as I think, uh, apart from these three reasons, sir.
Okay. So do you think if everyone switches on their video in a class, like you being a teacher, there will be people will be more attentive or there will be more productive class if everyone switches on their video, or do you think there will be no difference at all?
Definitely, it will make difference, sir, because after switching the video, uh, they would pay more attention in comparison of not switching on their videos, sir.
Okay. And what about the teacher? Do you think teacher will also be paying more attention or
I-
performing a bit better if
yes, sir,
video is on?
definitely they will pay more attention, sir, after
Okay.
switching on their videos.
Sure. Diptanshu, what's your take on this? If everyone switches on their video, teacher as well as student, do you think class will be more productive, less productive? Doesn't matter.
Like I think for the student point of view, it will be more productive because they will try to like as but when the screen is shared, the teacher will not be able to see the students. So
No,
students
but teacher
somehow
can have another teacher who will see the student also. So not that, but it's just
it will be
switching
more
on or switching
interactive.
off.
I think it will be more interactive like in physical class. What happened, like if a student is like having some doubt or like just sitting like idle like this and all, so the teacher can ask, why are you like sitting idle, are you able to understand or not? So teacher might interact and the student might say, yes ma'am, I cannot get this point, I can you explain once more? But in case of like keeping the video off, the teacher is not able to see the expression or the viewpoint of the student. So the interaction chances is very less.
Hmm. At least there is some visual interaction. Okay, let's
Hmm.
hear from Khushbu also. Khushbu, what do you think? If everyone switches on their video, do you think student will be more attentive?
Yes, sir. I think the student will be more attentive due to online classes and online video camera. It's good to interact with teacher, and it's better to communication skill to eye. It's good for
Yes.
teacher and student both. If you behave like here and there watching, this is not a good to communication. For communication also, I think communicate with eyes to eyes contact is good to communicate.
Okay, okay, sure. Yes, yes. In the physical world, definitely eye to eye contact is the best. But in the virtual world, I think we cannot directly look into each other's eyes. But at least we can maybe look in the webcam or at least look on the screen so that it's as close as possible to the real world. Not to say that virtual world can replace the real world, but I guess the future is going to be going to have virtual meetings, virtual classes, etc. as part of our life. It's not going to be eradicated from our life now. So it has already, probably my best guess is 50% almost roughly will be taken by these virtual classes, virtual meetings, virtual hiring, etc. And the other 50, the offline thing, whatever used to happen before COVID, will be there. So it will be like a almost a equal ratio probably. Prior to COVID, it was like 90-10. So 10% were virtual, rest of the 90% were offline, online, offline. And now I think with this new, right now it's other way around, 90% online and 10% offline. But eventually the whole thing is going to settle probably 50-50. Diptanshu, what do you think about this percentage? I mean, online versus offline as a future, 50-50 roughly, or you have some other percentage in your mind?
I think 70-30. I think so, but 60-40, not 50-50, because
60
like
offline.
yes, 60 offline. Like because many of the cases people look for offline version because there are much more interaction cases going on. So people will try to go for offline because rather than joining online or online session or online any kind of things. I think so.
Okay.
70-30 is the ratio I think it will be going for my
Okay.
from my
So,
opinion.
so you, Raj, I think your dad rather, what do you think? 70-30, 50-50, 60-40? What will be the ratio of online, offline classes and meetings, etc. later?
Presently, it is about 50-50, sir. And in coming future, this ratio may be changed. As Diptansu has said, that it may be 70-30. And this kind of things will definitely be changed in coming future, because the trend of online classes are not going to be decreased, sir, uh, just after this COVID case, because momentum has definitely changed in comparison of uh, COVID period, sir.
Yes, yes, sure. Okay, so how was your experience switching on the video today? Did you feel a bit nervous or reluctant, or?
Uh, uh, because I have already told on number of occasions, sir, that I am shy by nature, sir. I am totally introvert, and it is very hard for me to talk with others, uh, with what you can say. It is very
Confidence.
hard for me. I feel sometimes nervous, sir, but I'm trying to get rid of it.
Yes, yes, because I think I heard many times you want to be a public speaker, and I
Yes,
know
sir.
that, I mean, you're a
Yes, for
teacher,
it I am
so
working
you have to do
hard.
this all the time, anyways, as a default, right?
Yes, sir. It may become definitely my biggest weak point. So for this, I am working hard to get rid out of it.
Because if you think about it, if you're doing an online public speaking, you can have, millions, billions of people listening to you, whereas in the offline world, you may not have so many people. You are restricted by, let's say, a size of auditorium or a size of class
Yeah, yes,
or a
sir.
size of
Yes, sir.
stadium, right? So this one,
Uh,
something to take note. Sure. Okay, so let's do a quick vote. So, sir, what's your view? Who was the best
uh,
interview given?
Definitely, Diptansu is my favorite for today, and
Okay.
second one is Khushbu ma'am.
Okay, Khushbu, yes. Shiv sir, Diptanshu. Okay. Diptanshu, do you want to vote for one person, two-person maybe?
Yeah, sure. So I will first vote for like I I don't know.
I think Yuvraj's father's name is Shiv.
Yes.
Shiv, sir, yes.
So Shiv sir, and then
Mhm.
Khushbu ma'am.
Okay. Just writing. Okay, I think everyone got 2 votes. Okay, so everyone is a winner for today. So thank you, everyone. Today, actually, Preeti ma'am was on leave, so I was handling all the main room and other things. And today, Veena ma'am is also absent, but hopefully they'll resume tomorrow. So thank you, everyone. We'll see you again tomorrow. Good night.
Good night, sir.